We will move on to public comment on any school subject. And I believe Mr. Padilla is the first person on there, if my memory serves me correctly, so welcome.
Mike Padilla, Schuylkill Township. This is about Title IX. Just for context, it's been just about 3 years since my daughter Kenzie first raised this issue with the administration. It's been about 2 years since we met with the superintendent to discuss this, and there's currently an ongoing federal investigation for Title IX for the district. So that's just the background. So with that, I was very surprised to see the data that was read at the last school board meeting that had some major errors in it. And it's just frustrating that 3 years into this, we still can't get basic math correct. So the participation numbers are incorrect. Booster club funds are misreported, and expenses are misreported. So we're falling further behind in compliance. So the participation gap of boys between girls is now 4.6%, which is more than double the safe harbor of 2%. And just to put that into real terms, that's 75 sport roster spots that are short for the girls. So that's almost like 3 or 4 full teams that the school would have to fill to make it equal based on the boys' ratio as students compared to the participation in sports. So the most frustrating part is it includes cheerleading in the numbers. I think everyone in this room was here for the TNG report. I didn't pay for this, taxpayers paid for this, I guess I kind of pay for it. But it states, quote, PASD also offers cheerleading and competitive spirit, but for Title IX participation numbers, those teams are not counted. So why were they counted? It boosts the participation numbers incorrectly. It boosts the booster funds. The booster funds from girls cheer, $112,000. That's more than 50% of the booster club funds for the entire school. Like, someone should have caught this as like, this is a red flag. I mean, I assume the superintendent reviewed the numbers, so I don't understand how this gets through. Secondly, middle school and high school numbers are combined. You don't do that. You look at them separately because middle school expresses interest, and that interest is often unmet at the high school. And that's exactly what we have. So we have good participation in middle school, very bad participation at the high school. And then I didn't do a thorough, like line-by-line audit of this, but I did look at football. The football expenses were underreported by more than $38,000. So I'm not sure what else is under the mistakes there, but that popped out. I got a right to know request. I added up the expenses, and they didn't match what was reported in that PowerPoint. So at this point, I'm trying to understand, how do these errors come to place? Is it just that the administration cannot do basic accounting? These are the teams that qualify for Title IX. How many boys, how many girls, sum and divide? Or is this purposely misreported? Are you guys trying to cover it up? And if so, like, why? So I'm just kind of at a loss here. But to close on a very positive note, our state representative, Melissa McTiernan, has officially introduced a bill to the state that will require all schools to convert this PDE data into a report card. I mentioned this way back, A through F. So there's no hiding behind numbers. You can't kind of massage the equations. And with that law, fingers crossed it goes through, we're an F for participation. Like that's what it would read. So it'd be no way around it. So I'm asking to please, this is not rocket science. Let's just get the numbers right. If there's a gap, there's easy ways to close these. You can just survey the students for interest. Like, it's not like it's impossible. So get the correct numbers, do what's correct, and then we can all move on with helping the girls in the community. Thank you.